and welcome to A-Level English Language at Mill Hill County High School. At our school we've chosen the OCR specification and we treat A-Level English Language and Literature as two separate qualifications. A-Level English Language is very different to what you would have studied in Key Stage 3 and in GCSE. A lot of the topics that we cover are really interesting and really makes you more aware of the language you use in every day. For example, in Year 12 we cover the Paper 1 content. You study grammar in greater depth and phonology. And for the topical language issue, that section of the exam is quite similar to your GCSE language paper 2, where you're asked to write an article to convey your viewpoint. And in this section of the exam, you will be given statements to do with language and gender, language and power, language in the media, and even technology. Statements, for example, are things like the English language is sexist, and you would have to argue your viewpoint. Now, a lot of theory underpins the topics that you study at A-level, so you will be drawing upon those theories as well as contextual information as well. Section C is comparing and contrasting texts, where you're given two texts. One will be spoken, one will be written, and they're both thematically linked. And you will be drawing upon theories and concepts when writing your comparative essay response. One of the most exciting parts of this course is that students are given the opportunity to conduct a language investigation. And when completing your language investigation, it's actually quite broad, and you get to choose what you want to focus it on, as long as it's to do with the topics that you studied in class. So the topics you would study, as mentioned previously, are language and gender, language and power, language in the media, language and technology, and even language change. Some examples of coursework titles that we've had in the past are, how has the language of fairy liquid adverts, for example, changed over time? How do male and female politicians use language to influence their audience? In Year 13, we cover all of the content for Paper 2. The first section is child language acquisition, and in that unit you will learn how children go through various developmental stages in order to acquire language. So you focus on their lexical development, so the words that they acquire, their phonological development, so the various different sounds they acquire and produce over time, and also their grammatical development. And in that exam, you will receive a transcript, so you can either get children speaking to each other or children and adults speaking, and your main focus will be on the child's language development. And if there are adults in the conversation or older children, you will be looking at how they support the child's language development. Again, there's a lot of theory and concepts that underpin this unit that you have to draw upon. Language in the media, you're just looking at how the media has influenced our linguistic choices as well as technology. And language development, you're looking at how language has changed over time. Has language actually changed, or are we actually just recycling old language and giving words new meanings? So in summary, that is what we cover in the course. You have 2 exam papers to sit and the coursework elements.